Hi folks, today I want to talk to you about a book of mine that's available on Kindle or as a PDF download, Till Death Do Us Part ? Okay, now I think this is one of the best things I've put together. It's very personal in some regards. I talk about how Dolores and I dealt with pets dying, how we dealt with family members dying. That is to say, when a friend, when somebody dies who's a spouse, it's really good for the living to give them a lot of support, because you get a lot of suicide and a lot of depression when somebody dies. We also always valued our pets. We would have a special cemetery and invite friends to talk about our dogs, my goose, my pig Otis. And I think this is really important for us to acknowledge that, not just to incinerate them or throw them in the dump somewhere. So we talk about the ways that we did it. There's an interesting story in here about Memorial Day, about the ways in which we should acknowledge our living friends better. That is to say, the exercise that we did on a Memorial Day was that you write a list of living people and you pretend that you just get a phone call that one of them died. And you try to feel what that would feel like. George just died. Oh my God! And what always people want to say, what they think is, I wish I had said such and such. Usually, I wish I just told you I love you, I acknowledge you. And so, as an exercise, we had people do that. Okay, they're still alive. Go do that. And it does help you recognize the value of life and how things can go just like that. Interestingly, I had a Memorial Day outing, and that was the lesson I was going to do. And a fellow named Martin Cruz dropped dead right in this wash. So I tell the story about how that went. That was a very rough day. Okay, so in this book, we talk about our life with our dogs. We talk about Dolores' end days, how she requested her body be cremated, and the ceremony that we had, and just all of the special circumstances surrounding it. Now, I remember there was a friend from Japan visiting when we had the memorial for Dolores, and he was a very thoughtful guy, and he would say to us, I remember after Dolores died, he would say, Christopher, why are we born? Why are we here? Why do we experience all this pain? Why do we live this life? Why do we die? And of course, it wasn't just rhetorical. Teramaso wanted answers to those questions. And so we got together another month and attempted to answer those very basic questions. And I put that in this book somewhere in the end. And then planting the ashes in the end. The appendices are very interesting. I have things on the Mayan teaching about after death, how to contact people if that's something you wish to do, dealing with ghosts, some of the animal funerals that we had. It's actually a very personal book, but I tried to write it in a way that I feel that anybody dealing with the loss of a loved one would get some benefit out of it. Till Death Do Us Part. I think it's a fantastic book. It's available as a PDF download or on Kindle. If you have any questions, write to me on the reply line or send me an email. Thank you for listening.